Hey guys, we're back with another episode of the Seattle Kraken Franchise mode here today. And to get things started off, we'll look at the lineups. I'm pretty happy with the way our team turned out of that expansion draft. Um, haven't made any real adjustments since the last video. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. We got Burnett, who's I believe is going to be our franchise defenseman. So we want to keep him for the entire duration if we can. McDonough, Vatanen, some good players here. Hayek, Anderson, Zadorov, and Kikik. Again, I think our defensive core is good enough to keep us afloat this year, but I don't think without any pluses really, aside from just plus ones, I don't think they'll do incredibly well. And same with our forward core. We got a 1+3 line, so that's something. But other than that, it's really kind of a dry forward core. So we may need to make some trades come trade deadline day. Yeah, I'm kind of convinced that our coaching is going to be a major flaw in how this year goes. Just overall defensively, we don't have any fits. I've tried Burnett up just to see how it goes, and he doesn't look like he fits any lines either. So he fits +5 down in the minors here. So I'm pretty happy with that. It's kind of a greasy click, but it works, and I like our head coach down there. So who knows? Maybe he'll get some chance at an NHL job. But yeah, as you can see, our defensive core looks rather good. +5, +5, +3. So we're just going to simulate a whole bunch of games here, and we'll get back to closer to the trade deadline. All right, we're back. We're almost 20 games into the season. Maybe we are 20 games. Yeah, we're 20 games into the season so far, essentially, and our team is not doing great. We're hanging on to a wild card spot, sort of, but at the same time, we don't really care. We don't want to be up there, so we've had a lot of injuries, and I think the best course would just be to go and sign some free agent. I like Brett Ritchie just because he's a power forward right winger, but I think we'll go with Evan Rodrigues here. Considering he doesn't want that much cap money, and also we can get him without giving up a pick, which is because the Toronto Maple Leafs straight up cannot afford him. So I like that. If we can get him, that'd be great, but I'm pretty confident we'll be able to keep him. It's possible, but we'll see. Also looking at a couple defensemen here because there have been many injuries. I think a guy like Clayson, he fits our second pairing. I think we could just call him up and keep him up all year. So we'll do that. We'll get him. And anything else? No, I don't think anything. Maybe like a back end guy, but I think we're good for now. Maybe we'll get a older guy, Kukkonen. Okay. 1 year, why not? Just to keep that depth flowing. If we need any additional call ups, then we have some players down there ready to play. But yeah, as we were simulating, we got many injuries, and they seem to have hit us really hard to this point. So hopefully we can manage our way around it without having too many bumps in the road. But as it sits right now, this team is kind of getting shelved out here, especially from the injury side. Okay, we're good with that. We'll wait for Boone Jenner to get back. June Benner, oh my god. It's too early for this guy's shit. Justin Bailey, Jordan Wheel, Jimmy Hayes, Linkvist, Aiken and Kopaka. So yeah, in this video, we're only getting to the trade deadline. We're not going to be making any moves unless they're like, very minor and they come to us and they make sense. So say we get like, 2/3 for a third and a fourth and like some crappy player, or like a third and a crappy player that we're not even playing. Yeah, I'll take that deal and move up a little bit in this year's draft, get some more value back. But we're not going to go out and make any real trades until I see fit, which would be the trade deadline. And even then, when we do go to make those trades, we're trading for the future, guys. We're not trying to trade for right now. We don't want to win. That's the whole point of this. I want to build through the draft, and I didn't want to fleece the system too much. I feel like Seattle will be a solid team when they first come into the league, but also like it's going to be a lot different come 2021 than it is right now. So, throw Kasha in here. Okay. Yeah, a lot of micromanagement, I feel like it's what this episode is so far. I'll definitely trim it down for you guys so you don't have to watch. Oh, we got Rodriguez. Okay, so, well, he's accepted, but I'm pretty certain we're going to get him because I don't think Toronto will be able to keep him. Clayson signs, good. Let's see. Rodriguez has been resolved. Toronto is 2 match. Okay, so we do get Evan Rodriguez and more injuries. Man, there's so many injuries this season. It's unbelievable. Ryan McDonough's out. Damn, I didn't even realize. It's talking too fast. Okay, so send Uret and that. We'll just send you. We'll send Uret and Erickson down. Why not? Defense. We'll Clayson or Burnett. I like Clayson's stats, so I'm gonna call him up. Was Burnett? He's on a +5 line down there. I'm like no doubt in my mind he's gonna be putting up a lot of points this year. So just get him to develop for the time being. Why not? And then next year when we have a coach that fits his scheme of cycle and pinch, then we'll call him up. But I think most important thing would be getting to the trade deadline or the draft without playing Burnett in the NHL more than just a few games. Again, this is all circumstantial because we do want our best lineup possible up there, but at the same time, this team is kind of lower end in the NHL right now. So, what else we got here? More managing for Suzuka's -11 on that third line. Damn. Not getting it done. Engvall's actually doing alright. McLeod, we'll take McLeod out, throw Rodriguez in. That's a +1. Okay, we hope that will get some job done. We'll throw Rodriguez on right wing. Yep. Okay, I like that. Get the playmaker on the right. He's a right shot. And then Cash on the left with the right-hand shot. He'll rip him home. Okay, that's that for depth. Alright guys, so we've gone ahead and simulated a few more games here. We're 8-12-2, or sorry, 8-11-3. I was predicting a loss there, but we've not stopped getting injuries. So this video will be a lot of cuts and edits in it, but it's more or less just to save you guys some time. Pierlini will throw back in since he's healed. Yeah, okay, so now we have pluses everywhere, so that's nice. Another loss. And Slater Creek, oh my goodness, and so many injuries. Anyways, we'll Honestly, should we just throw a forward in? Nah. Hey guys, so we have a little dilemma here. We have Hayden Fleury, who we could have drafted but didn't, now on waivers. So I think we're gonna claim him. I mean, how could you not? It's free value, and honestly, whatever happened to make Carolina have to put him on waivers, clue me in, because this is a steal of a pickup. 4 goals, 11 assists. I'm assuming he's in the NHL, or has been, so go ahead and claim him. We'll throw him into the lineup. I'm assuming he'll be a cycle and pinch guy, just like Anderson, but we'll see. So that means that we'll have 2 low elites and a medium elite as our kind of start for the future. Those are the 3 guys I think that we're going to make untradeable. We want to really build around potential guys. So hopefully things can go well with that, and we'll be better off for it. So we're going to go ahead and call up Justin Bailey as well as Hayden Fleury here. Throw Erickson down in the minors. Okay. And we've got some time here, but we're 19, 25, and 4 at this moment. So overall, this team's not looking great, but not looking bad either. Another injury, of course. This is why you can't have good things, kids. We'll try and keep the lines relatively close to how they were at the beginning of the year. Kyle Okposo, he's actually been kind of a plug for us this season, so we like seeing it. Hangval, Jugstad. Hangval's playing all right, actually. Not too down on him. Kasha, damn, he's minus 23. That's almost unacceptable. Okay, so we're gonna have to make some trades at the deadline. I think we're keeping McDonough. Just holy minus 23, buddy. Gotta give you like better player to play with. I don't know. Hayden Fleury he's played in the NHL only, so he's almost at 50 games here. 2 games with his Seattle Kraken brothers. Honestly, I like those lines. They're slightly improved, so by not making any trades whatsoever, we've somehow improved our team a fair bit, so I'm happy about it. Guys, so we're back here. Jigstad injured as well. Honestly, the amount of injuries in this video, it's going to be kind of a quarter of a season video, but we're almost at the trade deadline. Vlasic for Bowers and Timmins. Wow. Colorado is all in for this year, I guess. So we've won 3 in a row. We're 25, 28, and 4 against Calgary and Chicago. Rittich to Chicago. Calgary gets Shaw and Carpenter. I don't know who wins that one. Buffalo gets Chara and Koivu. What? Chara was in Ottawa for a first and a second. Oh, Ottawa's going to be stacking the picks this year. They're not losing that first overall selection regardless. I'm calling it right here, right now. So yeah, we're almost at the trade deadline. Sorensen, Steppen, and Osterley. Damn, nice trades. Okay. Anyways, we're almost at the trade deadline here. Gustafson for first and third. I keep getting interrupted by the amount of trades going on. Anyways, we're just going to let the head coaches edit all of our lines until the trade deadline. Kasky, now 24 years old. We're good. Berlini, we'll just go best lines for now. Anyways, our free agency is going to be determined based on what we do at the trade deadline here and at the draft as well. But essentially, we're putting in the notions for the future right now. So our team has actually performed relatively well Ponick in a first for Harmonica a third. So yeah, there's a lot of activity right now in the league as far as trades are concerned, and we want to get in on that. So I have a few trades in mind. I will show you in a minute here, but not a bad trade for both teams there. I like it. Quick off the block. Maybe that's why he's been playing horribly. So the first one that comes to mind would be with Buffalo. Um, is it one we'll do right now? Possibly, possibly not. We'll have to see. We don't want to give up too much value, and we certainly don't want to give up draft picks. Mesnikov for third and fifth. No, we're good. So yeah, we definitely don't want to give up any draft picks, but we're here at the trade deadline now. So we've got some time here to scroll through the teams, look at what everybody's willing to give up. We've got some decent value players. Stahl being trade bait for one. Jigstad's on 1 year deal. Might want to re-sign him because I like that he's a power forward center. Jordan Wheels played alright, but he has no value. Rodriguez, okay. Like, overall, Howell's actually played really well this year. Good for him. That's what I like to see. He'll be a fourth liner soon. Suzuki is. But yeah, I'm just going to say all these guys are potential trade pieces. As we sit right now, if the right offer comes along for any of these guys, I'll take it, unless it's Burnett or any of our decor that we want to keep and build around. Pierlini may be an option. Kopaka is an option for sure. Pierlini's on 1 year. We're going to keep Engvall and try to build our bottom six around him and Sundqvist. Reason why is because I just like the power forward and the two-way on the third and the fourth line, respectively. Boone Jenner, he doesn't have much value, so we'll keep him for the time being. Dennis Gurianov, we will not move. Kasha, he's a potential move. Maybe we can get like a second, like a really low end second for him. That would be the hope. Kyle Okposo's actually played really well, but I don't think anybody's going to want to take on his contract. So, yeah, so far forwards, not too shabby. But now the defense gets kind of interesting. We have some guys that are ready to play in the NHL. Burnett's been absolutely lighting it up down there. 61 games played, 44 points. Not bad for the 18-year-old whatsoever. So, overall, I think that somebody like Vatanen could go, and then we could call up Burnett, or we could let go of Hayek. But I want to build around Hayek, Anderson, Fleury, and Burnett. So those four guys on defense I like a lot, and moving any of them just doesn't make sense to me, especially right now. And the way that we got Fleury, absolute steal, what a stud. Smith is also a piece that we could see go, maybe package him with like Stahl for somebody. But, so yeah, overall the team isn't looking too bad. We got Saros, Fukali. Yeah, I like these players. We can just call up Saros if we really want. Maybe we could move him even and keep Smith. We've got options, so what's poppin'. Yeah, and our draft pick situation hasn't really changed. We've got 2/3, or 3/3 now, sorry. We're ready to make some deals here, but overall, this is a team that can find quite a few upgrades. We'll scroll through the trade block. We'll do our due diligence. We'll do our due diligence here. John Moore, Senishin, Brett Ritchie. John Moore might be an interesting option just for the fact that he's... Ooh, okay, hold on. Lokinen. Medium elite. 75 overall. He's 20 years old. That's something we're going to come back to for sure, folks. Um, yeah, so Luko Uko Pukinen, I don't remember his name, I'm gonna be honest. But we're gonna come back to him. So that's on Buffalo. So I'll write that down as potential trade target for the deadline. Um, we could get Filppula just to pick up some cap for the rest of the year, but that it depends what we can get for other players. Yeah, some of these teams giving up thirds, fourths. Montreal's got a high value first rounder that they want to give up, so maybe we do something with that. I will write it down. Travis Zajac, maybe we take on his contract. Kevin Hayes, he was done dirty in this game, man. He should be higher overall. I should have changed that. Hornqvist, Bowers, Kamelski, fuck it. Okay, Jordan Kyrou, 2020 first rounder. That's interesting here. We're gonna just go for it. We'll see. We're not gonna make the trade in this video, but we will see what we can get here. So first round, Kyrou, that's a solid trade right there from our standpoint. Now, who do we give up? Kopaka. If we give up Kopaka and Stahl, St. Louis have more than 45 skaters organization. Okay, that's fine. Let's go skaters matching block. Nobody else. Okay. No goaltenders. Maybe who has a lot of cap in 1 year contract? Oh, Alex Steen. Okay. I like that. Not even re-signed. Perfect. Yeah, we could take that on easily. Say we, let's say we take some cap potentially. There's no real need to, but we could. If we did that, then maybe the value would go up. We could add another piece. I don't think as of right now this trade would go through just as is. Let's see. Maybe I throw Vatanen in instead. So yeah, that lines up perfectly value-wise. That lines up perfectly. Vatanen, Kopaka, for Steen, a first, and Kyrou. That'd be a really good deal. Because Jordan Kyrou is a playmaker. I'm going to estimate that he'll fit somewhere on our lineup this year. And even if he doesn't, then we can just throw him in the minors and he can help that team play a bit better. So overall, that's a solid trade. I think it makes sense for both teams because Steen, getting rid of him, that frees up about $1.5 million in cap. So that means that they could go sign another depth player or they could go trade for a depth player as well. They get Kopaka, who is got some potential. So yeah, that makes sense. And we get what we want as well, which is pieces for the future and some cap. While we can eat it, that is. Marc-Andre Fleury, damn. Later finally got the better of him. The agency. Fuck, 2 years on his deal, That would be. We might actually come back to that one come free agency, but for right now, we don't want to sign him, and we don't want to trade for him rather. So Luukkonen, we'll look into trades for him. We'll give up Mike Smith. Who else? Fit. We could go with Zadorov and Stahl potentially. I think we'll keep McDonough. I feel like at the draft he's just too valuable of a piece not to have. If the right move comes up, say we get like the 4th overall pick and we want to move up, then we can. It's an option at least, But again, that's only if the 2nd or 3rd or 1st want to move the pick. Getting Lafreniere this year would be huge for our team, though. So Stahl and Smith would have more than 45 skaters in the organization. So I guess we got to take forward back. We'll take some cap hit just to maybe increase the value here. Buffalo's actually done really well this year, so maybe they'll be interested in making this move. I know somebody mentioned going after Dobson and Robertson, so I might go after Robertson. I think I have Dobson as a high top four, so going after him is highly unlikely. A trade that we could make right now, especially without like cheesing the game. We could give up McDonough, but again, like if they're not interested in moving him, I don't see why they would make that deal, and they'd be getting an aged forward or a defenseman anyways, so on a long contract as well. So I know New York's already kind of strapped for cap, so it wouldn't make sense. I don't think this trade will go through as is, so who do we add? Yeah, like it's too lopsided as of right now. Think we could throw in a third. We could throw in our third. Like that makes it a lot closer, but I still feel like it's just not something we can get done. Now, obviously, I might retract my statement. Maybe we'll go for it in the next video. Maybe I don't know, try if we can get Kyrou in that first, then I'd feel a lot more comfortable giving up 2/3. But as of right now, again, I don't want to give up many picks, and like giving up 1/3 even is not ideal because this draft could be very deep. So yeah. Anyways, guys, in the next video, we'll kind of cover the scouting, who we may draft, free agency, and honestly, we may include the draft in the next video, and then just deal with the off season and free agency, and then in the following video as well. But anyways, guys, as of right now, I'm gonna let you guys decide who do we move, who do we keep, and help me out a bit, please, because I'm a little bit on the fence about this trade in particular. So, anyways, guys, any more suggestions you have for trades, let me know, and I'll see you in the next episode.